Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to Blackshear up against Luan Lacerda this weekend. This one should be a really fascinating one for the bantamweight division. Two absolute machines when it comes to submissions. Is that fair to say?
I would definitely say so. Yeah, I'm a bit of a submission artist.
And so is he. So is that where this fight's going to be won and lost on the ground?
I think it's going to be somewhat of a factor. I see that from what I've seen, I'm a better striker. From what I've worked on and what I know I'm capable of, I'm a way better striker. So we'll see what the fight leads.
Do you think then that could be a bigger factor? If you're both incredible submission artists, is it your striking that's going to shine here?
Yeah, I would definitely say that. I think I'm gonna shock a lot of people with my what I display on my feet.
So, what does it mean to you to get that first UFC win?
Oh, it means a lot. It means security. This is what I've been dreaming of my whole entire life. So going out here and showing what I know I'm capable of. I've had some close calls, but right now I put in a hard training camp. I'm very confident in the work I put in, and I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna dominate.
What's your UFC experience been like so far? People talk about levels. How have you experienced the levels? People talk about how difficult it is to get wins and to finish people.
It's a game of inches. You know what I'm saying? So like coming up, you might be able to dominate a lot of people, find it a lot easier. But now it's small little things, small little details that you got to kind of work out little kinks. But I put the work in throughout my whole life, and I've been especially for this camp, I put that extra work in. I've been digging deep and fucking putting a lot of extra effort into every single workout I could actually do. So
you're a champion in Cage Fury, right? How important was that experience to take you to this level and where you need to get?
Cage Fury, there was no easy fights over there at Cage Fury. They always push you against tough guys, and that's what you need. A lot of guys will fight for certain promotions, and they'll feed them little chumps, and when they get to the UFC, they're not ready. So CFSC has definitely prepared me.
Who's the gold standard at bantamweight for you? Who do you think has it all together right now?
Right now, I guess you could say Aljo has. I think he has holes, but he's the most complete right now. He's the most dominant. I would say he's the guy that's up top right now. He's on top of the pedestal. He has the title. So,
how intrigued are you by this main event between Kai Kara-France and Albazi? Like, how far away are you from those guys right now? Do you think?
They're the flyweight division. So,
yes.
Yeah, no worries. They're the flyweight division, but I don't see. Like I said, it's a game of inches, and I think it's at bantamweight, everybody's pretty close, and you got to put that extra work in.
I didn't have my coffee yet this morning, man. What am I doing? Cool. At the moment, do you think Aljo's maybe surprised a few people with just how good he is? Do you think he got underestimated?
Yeah, I don't think he gets the credit he deserves. I think he's pretty good, and I think he deserves to be where he's at. He's definitely got holes, but the whole division does. You know what I'm saying? And even though it's the best division out there, I don't think any other division has the amount of talent that the bantamweight division has. But he's definitely got holes.
When I ask about who's got it all together, it's fair to say that O'Malley knows how to sell fights. Do you think that's fair to say? But has he got the talent to back it up, do you think?
I think Aljo, the way he seems like he's pretty confident coming into this match with Aljo. I don't see him doing much to him other than maybe tagging him a little bit on the feet. But I think once Aljo gets a hold of him, he does what he wants. So we'll see. We'll see what Sean O'Malley can show us. But he can definitely sell fights. I think that's part of the game. and he's likable. So if he can edge out a close decision, it'll go to his favor. You know.
Is there anybody in this division, like, we still got guys like Dominic Cruz? Like, is there any kind of people that you would want to fight just because of their status in the game?
Oh, I would love to have that matchup with Sean O'Malley. You know what I'm saying? He's got a lot of status, and I think I'm right there, and I can hang with him on the feet and dominate him on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Um, as far as status goes, I'll fight anybody in the top 15. I'm a fighter's fighter. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's a game of inches, and I believe I'm one of the top contenders too. I just got to show it.
What is it that you love about this sport?
Um, I love. I was just talking to somebody. We're having like a little sauna session. There's a lot that goes into the sport. The psychological part, the mental game, the strategy. I really I love everything that it incorporates. You know what I'm saying? It's like life at its fullest when you really like start thinking about mixed martial arts as a whole. It's the collision of both guys' stories, and your personalities kind of show like who you are in the cage, the way you think, the way you what martial arts you kind of are drawn to, the environment, your bloodline, everything that in your like your genetics and all that stuff just kind of like collides, and it's me versus this guy, but it's his whole story versus my whole story, and I just like that part of mixed martial arts.
What comes into your head when you're up against it, when your back's against the wall? And, you probably get flashes of lights and people in the crowd and noise. What comes into your head to push?
My wife, my family, my friends, everybody that's put into me, the hard training camps I've put in. So I'm thinking about how miserable it was after I did 400 meter sprints, and coach asked me to do one more. You know what I'm saying? And I had to keep going, and like a fresh guy is coming on me after I just did 5 rounds, and coach is asking for me to do another hard round, or I have to get up 10 more times. Those things come into my mind. My whole training camp and my friends and my family.
How did you get into MMA?
I got into MMA as a kid, just kind of watching TV. I think it wasn't just one single event, but just everything that surrounded me. Um, Mixed martial arts is just kind of just how I grew up. I fought in the neighborhood a lot, and my pops did some boxing, my grandpa did some boxing, and it just kind of just always surrounded me. And I was like, yo, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm going to pursue. And ever since then, everything I've done since I was 11 years old has been to get me where I'm at.
Who was the main man for you when you were watching growing up?
A lot of Anderson Silva. Um, Followed a lot of John Jones. Um, yeah, I really like fancy strikers, so like Lyoto Machida and Shogun Rua, like all those guys.
Awesome. And we're going to wrap up with a little quick fire if that's okay with you. So who is the hardest hitter in the UFC right now?
In the UFC, hardest hitter? Man, Francis Ngannou came to my came to my mind, but he's out. All right. Hardest hitter. Damn. I'm thinking about all these vets. That's not. Um,
Pound for pound, hardest hitter.
Pound for pound. I think I'm gonna go to the lightweight division. Person that comes to mind, they got it. Conor McGregor, and I would say Dustin Poirier hits hard. Who else? trying to get my mind going to see. Yeah, I'll go with Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor.
Best wrestler.
Best wrestler, Islam.
Who's the funniest?
Kevin Holland.
Who's the most annoying?
Patty.
Best looking fighter in the UFC.
Me. I just did it. Oh, okay. Let's I think I'll go with Michelle Watterson.
Best dressed.
Best dressed, Conor McGregor.
Who has the coolest tattoos?
I don't know. Oh, Cody Garbrandt.
Who would you most like to go for dinner with?
Izzy.
Who's got the best hands?
Connor.
Who would make the best movie star?
Yeah, Conor McGregor.
And who's got the best fight IQ?
John Jones.
That is a very popular answer on that one. Everybody says John Jones. It's true, right? And who would you want by your side in a street fight?
John Jones.
Yeah, right. Who would be the most fun on a night out?
Try not to say the same people. Conor McGregor.
And who would be your dream fight in any weight class, past or present?
Who would I love to fight? Past or present? Oh, I'm gonna go against like Bruce Lee. If I can just grab anybody, yeah, Bruce Lee.
What about from the UFC?
UFC? Let's see. Human jail is soldier. I'm just saying, devil face brings big deal. If you wanted to hit you with a bill, just the fucking expensive that you do. If I go fight anybody right now, right now it's Aljo.
Of course. And who's the most interesting female fighter?
Interesting female fighter? Ronda Rousey.
What about right now?
Rose.
Why do you say Rose?
I think she just has a very unique personality. It's very interesting.
And she cracked too.
And she cracks, and she
Awesome, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Good luck. Great to meet you. Well, great to interview you. Cheers.
Absolutely.